Hey guys, this is OHG here. We're doing a video review today. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and as I said before when I started playing this on streams, my review of this game would come out a couple weeks after I had my hands on it. It's been a few weeks, and I've had enough time to formulate opinions, so here's my hands-on review of AEW Fight Forever. Now, if you grew up with the N64 era of wrestling games, World Tour, Revenge, WWF WrestleMania 2000, and No Mercy, you'd feel right at home with this. The complex but simple control scheme is back. You have your light and heavy grapples are mapped to holding and pressing the buttons. We're gonna go about this review in like a pros and cons type deal. So a pro would be the simple yet complex control scheme that we just mentioned, which is if you press the button, you'll do a weak strike or grapple. If you hold the button, you'll do a strong strike or a heavy grapple. And your run button is mapped to one button. Springboarding is quite difficult. It's as soon as you hit the ropes, you need to press B and Y on Xbox or triangle and circle on PlayStation. I'm reviewing this on the Xbox, so obviously it's B and Y or A and X. One of those two you can do. Let me just I'm working on notes here. Another pro is that some animations on moves look excellent. Like the sharpshooter. Sometimes that would look wonky in games. This one they got absolutely right. With Owen Hart, that's a con that I'm going to get into later. Let me just get into the match types. Since we're on the screen, we have standard 1-on-1, 2-on-2, a 3-way match, a fatal 4-way, casino battle royale, which is your standard Royal Rumble type mode where you have to throw opponents over the top rope, exploding barbed wire death match, ladder match, mini games which are meh, and training. And you also have the career mode, which is known as Road to Elite. You can choose AEW base roster characters or do your own creation rather. And if you choose your own creation, the game mode has RPG elements where you can upgrade your attributes, give yourself perks, and take those characters and use them in other base modes when you are done with the Road to Elite. Now, while we're on the subject, created wrestlers, if you take them online and use them as they're all upgraded, it's just broken. They need to THQ Nordic needs to give you an option whether or not you want to fight created wrestlers online or you want to just face base roster guys, because the perks are broken, and when you have your momentum all the way up on your character, you can pretty much build up a special like that. No questions asked. So let's get to the roster. The roster is full of AEW guys that you would normally see, such as like Kenny Omega. You have Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, CM Punk, even CM Punk is here. Chris Jericho, Jungle Boy, the Young Bucks, Owen Hart's here. Then you have, Adam Cole. Where's my guy? Darby Allin. And you have Sting. But there are some notable guys that aren't here. You have 2/3 of the Blackpool Combat Club. You have Wheeler Yuta is not here. You have Claudio Castagnoli, who's not here. You have two-thirds of the House of Black that aren't here. Malachi Black is here, but Brody King and Julia Hart are not. But yeah, guys like that were just signed, like Ruby Soho was just signed, and CM Punk was just signed not too long ago. But you don't have guys like the House of Black or even FTR. FTR is DLC, and they've been with AEW since its inception. So that's really wonky to me. But you've got all your big time players here, pretty much, with the exception of FTR and Matt Hardy, who are locked behind DLC. Now, I'm just going to give you an example of what I'm going to talk about next, because the reversal system is very inconsistent, and so is the momentum meter. And the button mashing for kickouts and submissions is very outdated, and this review's all over the place, but I'm getting all of my thoughts out so you guys get a full impression of what's going on here. So if you look at the HUD, you have your momentum meter similar to how your the N64 wrestling games were, and when you do a successful reversal like that, normally the big blue or red rings would come up and signify that you've done it right, but sometimes it doesn't work that way when you're fighting someone online or even sometimes offline. In my opinion, there are a couple of perks that need to be really nerfed. The unyielding pose is one of those perks where you can only grapple against bigger guys for like half the match, and that needs to be nerfed. The bailout technique, which is simply just rolling out of the ring whenever you're in danger, you can seemingly use that an infinite amount of times, and that needs to be nerfed. That's really annoying. But and honestly, there are some missing match types in here. Like there's no cage match, and I hear people talking about not having a cage match all the time when they're playing this. The only mode that we're slated to get in another patch later this month is the Stadium Stampede, and that's like a battle royale mode. I don't know how they're gonna make that work in a wrestling game, but go figure. But this game it's enjoyable if you want. The most important thing I can tell you as a consumer of this game is if you're going in there expecting this to be a 2K killer, it's not. I don't think it was ever designed that way. But what I can honestly say is I don't know how that works. I was trying to do the buckshot lariat. What I can honestly say is this a good alternative? Yeah, it is. It breaks up the monotony. I think some things need to be worked on, like the collision detection is pretty like you see that's an example of the momentum meter. I've been beating up Adam Cole this entire match, and his momentum, he's almost in the bright red. And now he is in the bright red. So he's got a signature, and I think he's about to do the damn thing. Yeah, here we go. Block it. I tried to block it anyway. All in all, guys, we waited so long for this, and I think it is a step in the right direction, but by no means is it perfect, and there are some bigger issues that need to be fixed before this game can be considered a viable experience in the wrestling game / fighting game genre. And I'm about to get kicked in the head. Yeah. I can try and mash my way out, but I don't think it's gonna happen. No, it's not. I think bringing up this point, the pinfall system needs some kind of timed thing so you can have more competitive and engaging and fun matches, similar to how you get them in 2K23. I get the fact that it's frustrating having somebody kick out of 2, 3, even 4 finishers, but at least it makes it fun and exciting if you're fighting against a friend. I get how it can be frustrating if you're fighting against an AI and they're kicking out of 2 or 3 finishers, but at least your matches will go longer than less than 5 minutes. Sometimes matches even go less than 3 minutes, or about 3 minutes is the average match time that I've experienced. But it's a solid wrestling experience, but it's not fully there. It's not fleshed out. I'm not gonna beat Yuke's and AEW over the head because it is the promotion's first foray into console gaming, and it's not perfect. But I think with time and patience, I think it can get there. But as of right now, for me, it's a 6 out of 10. This game was reviewed on the Xbox. I'm gonna be getting a copy for the Switch and reviewing that as well, seeing if things are different, if it plays better, if it plays worse. So be on the lookout for that. But as of right now, AEW Fight Forever, as it stands right now, gets a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Let me know down below if you have opinions about Fight Forever, how you've been enjoying it if you're playing it. If you think my review is garbage, let me know. If you think my review was spot on, let me know. But until then, guys, I'm OHG, and I'll see you in the next video. And always remember, as long as you have 5 fingers and a belief in yourself, you can do anything you set your mind to. See you later.